here in Pittsburgh, because, we got to bring it back to Pittsburgh, baby. We got major moves happening right now in terms of the progression of training camp. We talked about how in the past, the first 2 weeks of camp was just strictly the players on field working out with the strength and conditioning coaches. But when it came time to be with their actual position coaches, it was only walkthroughs. It was no 11 on 11, no 7 on 7s. And then this weekend, they were able to start doing team drills, but no pads. Today, though, they get to put on the full pads. And listening to Coach Tomlin, he said that he's going to treat this as if it was a regular training camp practice. So there is no build up. There is, like some teams have talked about, we're going to have the guys in pads for a portion of the practice, take them off, or we're going to do some things, but we're not going to really hit a lot because of the context of this offseason. Coach Tomlin said this is going to be like a regular training camp practice. And you could tune in and watch some of the practices as well. The Steelers have a link on their website. So that's going to be awesome to just kind of get back to that feeling of football. I feel like for me as a former player, man, I always remembered the first day of pads. It's like you can do everything you want prior to the pads coming out. And for me, I think the reason why I never really liked practice with no pads is because I'm not gonna lie, I never felt like I was the best athlete, right? I was never the biggest, the strongest, or the fastest. And a lot of times when you're in shirts and shorts, the athletes look great. I mean, the dudes that run 4.3, the guys who could jump real high, man, this is a time where it's like, oh man, he's a Hall of Famer, first ballot. And then we put the pads on. And that's the great equalizer. That's where you get the guy who's not as fast, not as strong, not as this and that, but he hit you in the mouth and he's tough as nails. That's how they have these careers, man. And I will always love that because I used to be like, man, I watch everybody's IG. I see all the workouts, all the glamour posts, the 12-pack abs and all this stuff. And I'm like, all right, it's all gravy till I put these pads on, I put this Rydell on you, man. And that changed everything, man. So I'm excited about it, man, because it is football, man. Real football, padded football. Shout out to the Vince Williamsons, the guys that will hit you in the mouth, man.
So we were talking about this a little bit before.
Mm-hmm.
They're videotaping this now. They're
it's
streaming
gonna be a live stream. Yep.
And this is going to be pretty much after we're done recording, right?
Yeah, because
it's at 1 something.
No, practice starts usually around like 2:55. That's how it's been starting.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So
I might have been reading the internet wrong. So are they? They're not doing the full thing, are they? I think initially we thought it was
of it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we wanted to see the full thing, where it's just the raw tapes. But you know how it is from a PR standpoint. You might just want to get certain things out there. And
I mean, we've already seen that element of it. Well, the thing I was laughing about too was this. Initially, I was like, well, maybe they want to not show too much. But then I'm like, if this was a normal training camp, they allow fans there. How hard would it be for, if you're the Browns, for example, to just say, hey, you know what, you go over here and record this practice? Like, so it's not as if they wouldn't have seen some of the stuff that would be seen anyways from a live stream standpoint. But this time around, they just want to guard it a little bit. So they said they're going to show different portions of practice from a
Is it
live
going to be?
stream
It's going to be live stream though.
Yeah, that's what
it's still going to be live.
Yeah, they said it'll be live stream, different parts of practice. Missy Matthews will also be curating the element of the live stream, but also like you'll be able to ask her questions in real time and she'll answer right back to you and stuff like that of different things that you're seeing in practice. So it'll be interesting. Today, like I said, is the first day of it, so we're all kind of going to see what that looks like. I mean, I've heard a little bit about the context of it, but I still, you know how it is, man. You got the plan in place, you got some of the details, but it's like I need to just see what it looks like.